The importance of strategic planning for organizational development. Strategic planning. Strategic planning is an organizational development exercise used to establish priorities, focus effort and resources, enhance efficiency, and ensure that all staff and other participants are committed to shared objectives. Elements of a strategic plan include vision and mission statements which assist in charting the company's purposes, goals, and principles. Organizational values are also components of the plan. These are principles and fundamental beliefs that guide a business's functions. Additionally, branding is a corporation's visual identity. The logo, the presence of its advertisements, and other communications will become immediately identifiable to the wider populace. Moreover, an action plan is a path map that assists management in meeting the goals and objectives defined in the strategic plan. Strategy formulation is significant for an organization since it offers guidance and outlines measurable goals. Thus, this is a valuable method for influencing daily operations and decisions as well as measuring success and adapting tactics as the firm moves forward. The appropriate way of defining a strategic plan for a company is by ensuring that the program is consistent with the business's overarching objectives, as described in the planning process. This correlation can be achieved by ensuring that the administration's intentions are in line with the strategic plan's priorities. These purposes include clear targets, the steps taken to meet those goals, human and physical resources, a schedule, and the time frame for achieving these aims. Furthermore, the planning process is about establishing the company's mission, vision, and principles. The executives should take into consideration what works better and focus their energies and resources in that area to attain the intended objectives and performance, as well as guarantee that all participants are united and collaborating toward mutual goals. Vision and mission statements. A vision statement is a declaration that comprises the firm's target, including where it wishes to go and the extent of success it demands to attain. Vision is the primary purpose for which a company engages, and it determines the corporation's course of action. The mission statement is an objective declaration that informs others about how the business operates to achieve its vision. It is comparable to a vision statement in that it describes specific activities in detail. Therefore, a mission guarantees that the vision is realized since mission and vision components are sometimes unified to form a statement outlining the corporation's aims, objectives, and principles. Furthermore, the mission statement is an action-oriented declaration calling for the company's priority setting to meet its goals, targets, and expected purpose within the time frame defined. These claims are derived from the aims, priorities, and thematic areas in which an organization is operating. They are completely consistent with the importance and objectives of a specific company, which is why these statements are written so that they serve as a roadmap for the firm to reach its aims. Moreover, when it comes to creating these declarations, the mission statement is developed to determine where the company needs to be in the coming years so that priorities and objectives can be met. Therefore, the mission statement will include the tasks, events, and acts that will be completed, executed, and undertaken to ensure that the objectives are realized. Thus, the mission and vision statement's primary purpose is to promote corporate planning and assist businesses in setting success targets to achieve their objectives while promoting productivity and quality. Strategic planning stages. Creating a company's strategic plan necessitates a variety of steps, including planning, execution, and assessment. Therefore, the first stage is determining the company's strategic role, and this falls under planning. This move prepares executives for the remainder of the planning process by assisting them in understanding and being transparent about the firm's vision and what it wishes to achieve. The process can be completed by identifying the short-term and long-term goals and determining what measures are required to achieve those objectives. Firstly, the administration should obtain input by gathering, arranging, and evaluating data to research and examine the information and identify prospects and offers. The primary aim is to understand the existing business environment to make informed future choices and fulfill the corporation's long-term vision. Secondly, the organization can collect feedback from prior performance indicators derived from previous business strategies and employee surveys. Thirdly, the management should use appropriate methods to analyze both opportunities and threats facing the organization. The development or enforcement of the strategy is the focus of the second stage of the strategic business program. The approach is to test the plan to see if it successfully achieves its performance enhancement objectives. Tasks are spread among various team members to avoid overloading one person or group of individuals. Thus, this is achieved by communication and the exchange of relevant documents. The mapping procedure is then carried out, followed by frequent reviews with individual contributors and supervisors and the establishment of check-in points to ensure that everything is on schedule. The third and final stage is continuous performance assessment, which is part of the appraisal process. These plans must be constantly monitored to determine their effectiveness. It is, therefore, critical for management to keep employees responsible for their tasks, thus fostering an atmosphere of commitment and participation. If any corrective steps taken are unsuccessful, the strategic management process should be repeated. Therefore, it is crucially essential to gather new and appropriate data to aid in any potential strategic planning that might occur in the future. Performance measures have to be established and adjusted as required, reviews should be collected, and output measured.